All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
56.
Allen setting up play action. This one falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Now Allen off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football with a very short field ahead. Just a little outside the 20. Oh boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Play action now. Allen buying some time left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. This is a designed run for Allen. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
They're bringing out Nick Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And this will be his first effort of the con. It's a fake from deep on their own half. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a 1st down.
That's just a great job by the special teams unit to see an opportunity and go take advantage of it, get another set of downs. And really the key to all of that, Kate, is you got to sell it. And they do. They sell it beautifully. Defense not prepared for it at all. Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Space on the right. He's got room. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens go up 10-zip here in the first.
Bills nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Mecole Hardman now on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Another one for Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Big strike here to Moore. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Here's Cook, and he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Allen now on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Rose caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. Third and just 2 to go. It's a designated keeper for Allen. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes us when you just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
They're going for this. Thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a first down. Now a design run. It's Allen. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills start to fight back with their first points of this game. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. A draw now. This is Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Back to the line they come, second down. Now here's Lamar. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. First and 10. Here's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Escapes the pocket. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They've got a man in motion. Allen on third down. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20. Line. One last play before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Jackson. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Throwing again is Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Not an enviable spot as they come up third and long. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Looking middle, he's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Hey, come on.
On first and 10, it's Henry. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, Jackson. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Hardman with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Now it's Cook. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Allen on the play action. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
This is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get 6 points for themselves. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Henry. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
No, we take. 13. Hey.
Lamar now from the gun. Getting out to his left. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring in the face.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it's Lamar. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Lou for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 13. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Nnamdi Madubuike making that stop. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
8-yard pickup.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Bills football, and their season on the line here as they trail. First and 10 now from the 46. Allen setting up play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
3rd and long, it's Allen. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. And this is a design run for Allen. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Play action now with Allen. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Bills now trail by just a point in the 4th. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah,
and it's no good. What a time for a miss. That was for the tie, but instead, Brock, they continue trailing now in this 4th quarter. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Returnable from the 1. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Over 1st and 10, and they're on the 17-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score. One felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
No, we changed it. Hey, report.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He lofts one deep, center of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead to 7.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8.
Ravens 27, Bills 19.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
They're on 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First down throw for Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll fire it deep, back towards the middle. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills down by only 2 in the 4th.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead, though. You can take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
And they've got it inside field goal range already to begin the drive. He's out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. It's Henry on the counter. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Get hot! Get hot! Hurry!
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens in range for a game-winning score. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Get hot! Hurry! Get hot!
Back-to-back carries here. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Throwing now. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Setting up to pass. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action. And then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Cook. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Looking to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A stoppage here as we see somebody pretty shaken up from that play, and it's Dalton Kincaid who's going to need some assistance from the medical center. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. We've got an injury timeout here, and this is not good. That is Josh Allen, who is in some pain and being attended to. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. And up from the pistol to Cook. A 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And it's going to be 4th down. He improvised a little, took it outside, but he doesn't get close to the marker. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
319.
Here he is to throw. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds too. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Here's a give to Cook. It's inside the 10, and he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Ravens 27.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
Hands up. One up. Come on. Hey, hey. Ready. Come on.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. He's got room to roam. He's out of bounds, not able to beat the odds, Brock, and tie this game up. This game's over. So the